What is going on, Planet Destiny fam? This is True Vanguard coming at you with another Destiny weapon review, and in this video we're going to take another look at the Plan C Exotic Fusion Rifle. So if you know anything about fusion rifles, you know that the balance between stability and range are the things that make fusion rifles either good or really bad. So the more stability that you have and the more range that you have, the better your fusion rifle is going to perform. So Plan C is now on the table as a pretty stinking good fusion rifle, and I'm going to show you that here in this video. So here's the Plan C. I think it's a beautiful looking exotic weapon. I think it's one of the best looking exotic weapons in the game. Here are the primary statistics on the weapon itself. Now there are a few important things that I want to hit in terms of the skill tree here and ways that you can spec your Plan C. Now it does come with hip fire accuracy, but the thing that I really want to focus on is the combination of using hammer forged and smart drift control. That's going to give you a little bit more rounded balance between range and stability. Now I know that a lot of people use the standard ballistic option, the default one, in combination with perfect balance on the Plan C. But personally, after hours and hours and hours of experience with this weapon, I've just found that it's a little bit more consistent using the combination of hammer forged and smart drift control. Now the exotic perk on this weapon is called Plan C. It makes it so that the charge and equip times are very short immediately after weapon swap. I've used a stopwatch to time this, but you have to have your primary out for a straight 10 seconds and before this perk will actually proc when you switch to the Plan C. So you have to have your primary out for a while, a solid 10 seconds, then when you switch and pull the trigger, then it will fire almost instantaneously, which can be a really solid perk, especially for things like getting first blood medals. Here's a solid example of getting a first blood medal just right off the bat. Bum rushing the top middle of the map, switching to the Plan C, and getting a quick easy kill with that instantaneous charge up and release time. Now one of the things I definitely want to cover in this video is a question that I get asked pretty consistently, because I've been using the Plan C in my videos for a while now, over the past couple of weeks, and I've been having a lot of fun with it, even when I'm doing scrimmages. And so I have to tell them, it's all about where you aim. Now notice this guy is decently far away, and you may think that's probably outside of one hit range for a fusion rifle, but it's all about where you aim. See, I aim right at his legs, at his ankles when he's that far away, and the recoil pulls the gun straight up and all the projectiles hit, and it one hit kills the guy at that range. So it's all about where you put that reticle. A lot of people make the mistake of just aiming for center mass, but the way that I have my Plan C spec, it's just going to pull straight north. So it's really easy just to put the reticle sort of in that groin area, just under center mass, and if they're really far away, then aim at the feet. Look at this range right here, and he's moving up to the left, so I pulled the reticle up to the left, but I aimed low, I aimed at his feet, and it's a one-hit kill range. Now it is capable of one-hit killing off of a revive if you land all of your projectiles, so that is possible too. So I think that this is certainly a viable option for the Trials of Osiris. Now at the end of the day, the question that everyone's really going to want to know the answer to is the Plan C worth taking up the exotic slot, or am I better off using something like the Vacancy and coupling it with an exotic primary or even an exotic heavy if I'm used to using Truth? First and foremost, it depends on if you have a legendary primary that you're very comfortable with, and I do. I've got a number of legendary primary weapons that I'm extremely comfortable with. But the other major factor in deciding if it's worth the exotic slot is how conscious you're going to be of the Plan C exotic ability. If you're not using that exotic ability, then it's essentially a vacancy. It's like a really good legendary fusion rifle. There's no point in using your exotic slot on it. But if you're really conscious, like here, we get into an engagement, we team fire the first two guys down. I've had my primary out, I know that, so I blink up on the last guy, switch to the Plan C, and it's an instantaneous easy kill if you have good target acquisition. Some people like to use the Plan C ability defensively to deal with things like rushing shotgunners before they get in too close. You have your primary out, you're doing some work, suddenly a shotgunner's pushing up on you, gives you the opportunity to switch and take care of them. But here you see, I like to use it offensively. Well, I hope this has been helpful, guys. Hopefully you'll give the Plan C a chance in this new meta that we're falling into with the April update, and we will catch you in the Crucible.